I decided to quit, which was not an easy decision, so let's talk about it. So before I go into why I decided to quit, I first of all want to thank everyone who has been supporting the content, who has been liking the content, sharing the content, tuning into my Twitch stream. It's very much appreciated. Don't worry guys, this is not gonna be the end. There's still a really long journey ahead of us. The journey is just gonna be a little bit different than we were doing initially. So I'm really looking forward to see you guys join me on that journey. What that journey is I want to talk about later in this video. But first, let's talk about why I decided to quit. You know, it certainly was not an easy decision. Like, the streams were definitely a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun moments. I actually won a tournament for $3,600. Queen or Jack for the win. Queen Jack or 10. Queen Jack 10 or club. Queen! We won a tournament, man! Unfortunately, those fun moments weren't lasting. A lot went into it to get to those fun spots. And that just became too much. Oh my god, hold please. No, no, no. You know, with everything that you do, you always hope to get something out of it. And once you notice you put way too much into it and there's not anything coming out of it or not enough to make it worth to put more into it, you know, it becomes draining and you come to the conclusion, okay, maybe this is not the best thing to do. And that was the thing that I was having with poker. I was putting so much time and energy into it and I was just not getting too much out of it. Like a few months ago, I parted ways with party poker and I really didn't see any sponsorships coming anytime soon. And even if they did come, even then, the things that I was putting into it were far greater than what I was getting out of it. And like, even when I was having a sponsorship, I always had in my mind, like, okay, this may not even be the best path for me. Like, it's not really giving me that fulfillment that I'm looking for. It's not really getting me into touch with people that I really want to work with or that really want to work with me. And, you know, like, now that I'm leaving, that's even getting confirmed even more that that was the case. And I feel like I just have way more potential than with poker alone. Like, I've been learning a lot of skills by streaming and poker. You know, like, because of poker, I got into editing. I got into, you know, all those great things that I've learned right now. And right now I feel like, okay, now it's time to make that next step and do something with that. Because with poker, like I say, I kind of reached the top. Like, for many people that start streaming, the top is like getting sponsored. Like, for sure, I could get way more views than I was having currently. Like, I was having like averaging like 100 viewers. Like, sure, I could maybe get it to 1,000. But even if you get it to 1,000, you don't get much more with that. So if you don't get much more with the top and you're not satisfied with the top, then it may not be the best path for you. So it's basically realizing that the cake that you are making is not the cake that you want. So a reason to still keep doing it is if you want to use it as a jump board. The problem I'm seeing in poker is that everything that you do in poker mostly just limits yourself still to poker, because many people are just there for poker, and you see it with almost all the creators that start doing things outside of poker. Like, if you look at Ben's B, if he does something else than poker, if he does something with mindset related, or if he does a vlog, it gets so much less views than poker. So if even the top people in the business struggle with this, then why am I going to be able to change it and use it as a jump board? This was the realization I came to, and I also talked about this in my blog, and I will be linking it in the comments so you give it a read. And if you read all my blogs, you see this constant trend in it that, okay, this may actually not be the best path for me. And I've been talking about this since 2018, and now I finally came to that realization and decided to actually make that jump to something else. And that jump that I'm taking, that is risky. Like, I could have stayed where I was and tried to be fine with it, but I'm ambitious, I want to do more, and if you want to do more, you have to be willing to take those risks. So even though that the skills that you can learn through poker can be applied to other areas in life, everything that you're building up in poker mostly limits itself to poker. So because of that, I'm basically starting at zero. So now, of course, you want to know, what are you jumping towards? Well, since 2018, I've been working with Raise Your Ads, and I've been really enjoying the business side of things, and I kind of want to expand that to other businesses as well. So I'm planning on building a social media marketing agency, and with that, of course, comes its own struggles and its own journey, and I will be documenting that on my new channel. I have already been posting content on my new channel, which has mainly been reacting to Tea with Gary Vee. I really like the show that he is having on there, and I was just giving my perspective on those things. And yeah, that has been a lot of fun, and right now I just want to focus more on the marketing side of things and actually building my company and documenting that journey. So that's what I really want to focus on, and that's what was also one of the reasons I had to quit with poker, because I kind of started to lean into poker because it became the road of least resistance, and that's just not the best thing to do, because sometimes you have to take the bumpy road to really get where you want to be, and that's why I had to close this door so I could fully focus on what I have to do and basically have my back against the wall, and the only way is moving forward. If you want to follow me on this journey, I highly recommend you to follow me on all social media at DWstevie, and to subscribe to my new YouTube channel at DWstevie as well. I'm really looking forward to see you there, and next week I'm planning on releasing the first video of me actually trying to build a social media marketing agency, and I'm looking forward to see you there.